Hi, Binh. It's Jamie here. I am here with another message. This would be the third oracle that I pulled out of the bag from what Hallie makes and what I have bought from her. I got say no. Self-inquiry question is, what do you need to say no to? What is your no saying yes to? You have more power than you realize when you remember that no is an incredibly viable option. Your body is your best gauge. Sensations like constriction, tension, and shallowness of breath all provide you with valuable indication. Emotions such as dread, panic, confusion, and feeling stuck are similarly pointing you towards your no. No, thank you. Not now. Not this time. Not today. Not for me. Whichever feels most appropriate. When you say no to that which isn't working for you, you are in the very same breath saying yes to what will. If your no comes with guilt, send your love there and be sure not make yourself wrong for honoring what's best for you. Allow the energy of no to open up sacred space in your life. So, Binh, this is very, very powerful. I know that I have mentioned and talked to you about boundaries before, and I don't want to lecture you or anything. So I am going to be sharing with you what I have said no to that has allowed me to really live a life of less stress, a life of simplicity, and it has allowed me to heal more and experience more peace in my life today than I have ever in my life. So when I started on my journey of saying no and saying yes to doing what's good for me, I started saying no to invitations to go to the bar or go to the clubs. That is where I used to be all the time, where I would be drunk, even driving home drunk, and waking up with so much regret because I felt like shit. So I started saying no to going out in environments that did not provide me a space of growth, healing, being able to be myself, and positivity, mostly around growth. Just if it did not allow me to surround myself with people that were about the growth, which is the path that I really needed to be on, it was going to be a no for me. You know, I've said, I remember like when I still said yes, and I remember feeling not good at all, like what this message is saying. I remember feeling constriction and not being able to breathe and relax. And I just felt like I wanted to be somewhere else. Like it did not, inside, I did not feel good anymore. And I kept on feeling that and experiencing that. So that's when I really started to saying, oh, not, thank you for the invite. I have stuff to do tomorrow, or like, not this time, have fun, things like that. So yeah, that's when I started saying no to that. I also started saying no to, how would I say it? For me, it was like I stopped saying no to reaching out to people all the time when I felt down, and instead I would journal. Instead, I would write down what I was grateful for as an everyday practice. Instead, I made my creative videos. So I started doing other things that allow me to experience a yes in practicing a healthy outlet. Because with me, Binh, I'm sure you know, I am a recovering codependent, meaning I always went to my romantic relationships, and I always went to my friends, mostly my romantic relationship, every single time when I was down. And I'll tell you that today I will reach out to somebody if I really, really, really need to, if I am unable to show up for myself. But yeah, I started saying no more often to going to people all the time in order for them to make me feel better. I started saying yes to making myself feel better by practicing a healthy outlet. Let's see. What else did I say no to? I definitely started and still am saying no to being around people who are always complaining. There's a difference of someone going to you for actual help and people going to you just to vent. And when you give them suggestions or when you do give them advice and they are not acting on it, then I knew that this person was going to be a no for me to hanging out with them a lot. So I definitely took a step back from hanging around with people that I saw that actually didn't want help. They just wanted to vent and dump their issues onto me. And I wouldn't see any actions that showed me that they were actually about the life of growth, because that's where I'm trying to go, healing, growing. So yeah, I really started saying no to that. And as a result, I have experienced way less stress. I'm actually able to have a lot more time for myself and to focus on supporting myself financially, and also emotionally, mentally, and spiritually and physically. So each a no at a time, an area of a no at a time, like really seeing what I need to say no to. So I'm trying to see what else I have said no to. I've also said no to when I feel negative energy, meaning like one is being around people who are just complaining all the time. Two, being around people who have a victim mindset where, you give them a suggestion or something, but they just reject it. So I'm kind of circling back to what I was already saying. But yeah, I need to surround myself with people who are about growth and who are about the healing life and about the life heading towards peace, fulfillment, a simple life, no drama. Oh, that's another thing that I said no to. Anything that's drama, I am saying no to it, because drama just breeds more drama. And again, if people aren't trying to heal and process in a healthy way with their drama, they want to create more drama, that's a definitely no for me. Let's see, what else are no's? When I'm seeing consistently through time that people talk a lot, but their actions don't match with their words, that's a no for me too, because I need to be around people who actually mean what they say with their actions. Because you just end up in a circle of people who are dishonest with themselves, so then they're dishonest outwards, and that can really affect you. That really affected me, I was in relationships where they were constantly lying to me, and I remember constantly lying to mom and dad and the family. So I was just tired of not being able to experience honesty from other people and then myself to other people. Yeah, that was a big one. I know you relate with that one as well, the lying. Let's see. Yeah. And another no is that if I do not feel safe around someone or an environment, I will say no to being around people who I feel like I cannot be myself. I will say no to being around people who are judgmental and always giving me unasked advice. That was always a no. I knew that I needed to distance myself from them. And I'm always going to be nice. I'm always going to be kind, but I will definitely remove myself or say no thank you. Unless someone is really disrupting my peace, then I really need to say no in a loud way so that they get it. And then I move on with my life. But yes, if I cannot be myself and if I'm experiencing judgment around people or in an environment, or if I am experiencing criticism and getting unasked advice where it feels very like people are trying to tell me what to do and being inconsiderate, that's going to be a no for me. So those have been my no's, and I hope that gives you some ideas and inspires you to know what you need to say no to in order to live a life that is healthy, full of growth, and leading towards a path of simplicity and peace. So yeah, Thai Binh, that is the message for you that's coming up. And I hope that you enjoy the message from my story as well and my own experiences of saying no. Love you, love you, love you so much. And I am about to see you very soon with Jiut. And you got this, you got this, you got this. Again, when you take your lessons and really live with them, you will experience growth and you will feel empowered. And you will see your life transform for the better, for sure. Okay. Love you. See you soon.